Before we get started with today's interview, just a quick reminder, click the thumbs up, make sure you subscribe and ding the bell so that you don't miss any of the great interviews that we have coming up. Now, on to today's interview. Welcome back, everybody. Today, I have a really special guest with me. Today, my guest is composer Wynn-Anne Rossi. Thank you so much for joining us today. I am delighted to have you here.
I'm glad to be here.
Excellent. I want to talk about your awesome piece, Green Growing Things, which I can see as being a winner, especially with those students who really want to play something fast. Talk to us a little bit about how you put this piece together and what kinds of things we should be thinking about while we perform it.
Well, it is a prequel to Solfeggietto. So it's a piece that is all about playing it as fast as you can, but also maintaining an evenness between all the notes. I could take you for a little tour of my living room. I have heart-shaped leaves everywhere because they're the only ones I can keep alive. And they grow like mad. I'm constantly clipping them off because they grow like mad. They're happy. They like the music, I guess. I don't know. But they're everywhere in my living room. And I'm constantly trying to kind of control them. So that's what the piece is about. It's about the heart-shaped leaves in my living room. But of course, we can go into nature and find kudzu. Is it kudzu? It's down in Georgia. There are lots and lots of crazy vines all over nature that will not be held back. So the job of this piece is to not hold back the student. And many of the practice suggestions I would place with this piece are kind of the same ones that I use for Solfeggietto, which is isolating spots, getting those crossovers smooth at a slower speed, and then really working at the speed. So maybe with Solfeggietto, you got da 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 da. You go da 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 da. You get them longer and longer and longer. I think that technique works quite well with this piece as well. One of the things that was hard in composing it was shutting it down, because all these pieces are supposed to be about 2 pages. And so I couldn't make this as long as the kudzu or as long as these heart-shaped vines want to go. They're going to go forever. So how do I shut this down? And that's where the thirds come into the piece is okay, slow it down, cut it off. Take the scissors and cut that off. So there were techniques that I had to find to shut this piece down.
That's really interesting, hearing your insights about the compositional process and about just the challenges of composing this piece. So is there anything else you want to tell us about Green Growing Things before we move on?
There is one spot that's really tough in the piece. It's coming back down. The chromatics are easy. I mean, I like the swells, the diminuendos, the crescendos. Those really help make the piece. But there are some hard runs in this to get really, really smooth, and mostly it's coming down. That's tough. Such as in 23 and 24. Even at the beginning, measure 4, that descent, those are harder than the ascents, I would say. So spend maybe a little bit of extra time on the descents so that they can equalize. My teacher always told me you can't take it any faster than your slowest moment. So find those slowest moments in this piece and nail them so you can take it fast.
Well, Wynn-Anne, thank you so much for taking time to talk with us today and share your wisdom and your insights and your knowledge. We're so incredibly grateful for you to be here today and give so freely of your time. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Sam. And I hope we get to keep contact a little bit more